LinkedIn Live. So happy you could join me. I put together some really valuable information that if you leverage properly, it can really accelerate your LinkedIn success and visibility. So let me get going. Here's the point. How do you really move away from the pack and take advantage of tools LinkedIn gives you for free with great exposure? Well, the answer is creator mode. Let me share my screen and I'll show you where it is and how to turn it on and how to use it. Okay, so here we are on my profile. And basically, what you see while we're talking actually is that, you can see the show we're doing right now instead of my background picture until it's finished. So let's go to creator mode. So it's right here under resources. So go to your profile, go to creator mode, and here it is, right? So basically, what you want to do here is be able to come to here, click on creator mode, and here's what it shows you. So it gives you an opportunity at the top to focus on hashtags. So this is a great benefit. So you can put in your top 5 hashtags. It gives you a whole list of what you can use. And that's just very powerful in getting people to find you. Now let's move into the real nitty gritty here and talk about LinkedIn Live. Well, right here under Creator Tools, it will tell you if you're authorized and approved to participate. So I'm authorized to participate on a LinkedIn Live, which we're doing right now, an audio event, which is kind of like a Clubhouse for LinkedIn, and it just got introduced a while back, and it's now becoming more available for people. Great opportunity. I'm going to start to leverage it. And then you have newsletters, which is so cool. And I just started mine about 2 months ago. In my first 3 days, I picked up 8,000 subscribers. Very powerful. But let me go through all of these elements. Well, hashtags are pretty clear. Pick out the ones that are most relevant to you and are specific to the client audience you're looking to service. LinkedIn Live is unbelievable, basically because of the reach it gives you and because LinkedIn announces when you're going LinkedIn Live. And the key to it is really being able to be relevant again, and you get this exposure whether someone ever turns into your LinkedIn Live or not. Just getting your name announced that you're doing it in front of your community is huge. Well, let's go to one of my posts, and I'll show you basically what a LinkedIn Live post looks like. So hopefully everybody can see my screen still. And, what we move to is really, well, let's stop sharing. Let's just go to talking directly. Well, anyways, you see the features, you know where it is. It's under resources on your profile. You can take a little more time to what I did. I actually watched a few YouTubes. In about 30 minutes, I was very conversational about it all. So anyways, the key is using your hashtags properly. With LinkedIn Live, it's really so simple. And what it is it gives you a microphone every day and a platform, and you get to share whatever is most important to you, whatever is most valuable you believe to your audience. Because the whole key to LinkedIn, and no matter what aspect, whether it's hashtags, LinkedIn Live, LinkedIn Audio, is really being value oriented, client facing, serving without feeling you need to get served back in a short period of time. It's a heavy investment for a great return, but it takes patience, perseverance, and you got to work it. So, anyways, LinkedIn Live, I would rather be in real time with real people than a comment that gets left at someone's door, a response that's kind of mediocre or let's say bland. It's a lot of wink, wink, nod, nod. Now it's valuable. And here's the beauty of it. When you do a LinkedIn Live, it automatically, when it's finished, posts. So you got to post. Not only that, but this is going to be probably a 12, 13-minute LinkedIn Live. I do this every morning. And it's going to turn into a 3-minute, really specific, relevant post. So now I've got 2 posts out of 1 LinkedIn Live. What I put together is I've got a LinkedIn Live collaboration group and I've got a LinkedIn Live co-hosting opportunity. If you like, go to doncohenconsulting.com. I only have 2 openings left. So I'm looking for really high desire people who are committed and work hard towards LinkedIn success, because that's what I do. I like to run with the big dogs. So if you want to run fast and you want to get on the main track, go to doncohenconsulting.com. Getting back to the newsletter. Okay, let's share my screen again and I'll show you how to do a newsletter. So basically we go to LinkedIn Live, turn it on, okay? And now what you see is my profile, and you also see that if we go to this, okay, stop sharing that. Okay, so we should be good to go here. Let me share. Okay, sorry for the, there we go. Okay, so basically, if we're here, what you want to do to look at a newsletter is to go to your network, go to my network, okay? Can everybody see this? And then once you're at my network, go to newsletters, right? And you see I've got 8,300 subscribers. And here it shows you all of my newsletters. So it's really cool, right at that point, because here's the key to it, is you usually would do a post and that would be it. And newsletters used to be mostly long form LinkedIn articles. But here's what you do now. You create a newsletter, which is very simple, right in the section I showed you. And instead of doing a post, you make it a newsletter, whatever your post would be. What that does is LinkedIn announces to everybody that you just did a newsletter. They don't announce that you just did a post. The other thing is once the newsletter is published, then you go to it and you share it as a post on LinkedIn. So now you got a newsletter that's actually now a post, but now got announced, and all of a sudden you've got subscribers. So you get people who are notified that you just sent out a newsletter, which is much more than the post. So it's really doing the same work, but getting double and triple benefit. That's the whole key to creator mode. Between LinkedIn Live, between hashtags, between the newsletter, and now the audio event, you have now really reached a much stronger, broader bandwidth. and now can have an amplified message on multiple forms of communication. Because here's what I also learned. People who listen to LinkedIn Live may not be commenting. People who comment may not be doing newsletters. I mean, you got to get people where they are. You can't expect them to come to where you are. And everybody likes their LinkedIn the way they like it. So some people like to read it. Some people like to watch it. Some people want to listen to it. And the key is being all over. LinkedIn is an either and business, not an either or. I do my posting, I do my tagging, I do my polling. You know, every element, every tool LinkedIn provides, I work it. I work a strategy against it too. You know, there's a saying, if you don't know where you're going, you're probably already there. So why not have a plan? But more importantly, why not work with people who are working, achieving, and can demonstrate what they're doing you could do as easily as they do and get the same results, instead of being plateaued where I find most people. And plateau is just another form of waiting to fail, right? If you can't get any higher, you tend to go a little lower based on gravity. And after a while, there's another shining object that you think you can achieve better than LinkedIn. And that makes most sense. So take the precious time you have and the commitment and desire and belief that LinkedIn can still work for you, and get with me, get with one of my groups, check out my website. It's really, it's worth looking at. Trust yourself to trust yourself. So with that said, this has been creator mode. There's so much more to it, but everything I do on LinkedIn is more of an appetizer, kind of tempt your appetite. And at that point, we should connect, have a Zoom, or go to YouTube, go to Google, type it in. My whole philosophy is buy more vowels to solve more puzzles. It's like a multiple choice test. You got to keep moving through it. You can't get hung up, and you can't decide what it is without having enough information to figure out what it is. So there's a knowledge to it. There's an attitude to it. There's an execution of it. And then there's an evolution of it. So it's plan, do, review, and collaboration just does everything bigger, better, and faster. So with that said, have a wonderful day. We'll be talking again tomorrow. Tell your friends, share this video. If it's important to you, it's important to people like you. And remember what the definition of a big shot is: a little shot to keep shooting. So keep going, never give up, never let down. Take care. Talk to you